You know how everyone says, this child has saved me, this pregnancy has saved me, this child is the biggest blessing of my life. I've prayed for this child, and you guys feel like, cliche. You all say that, darling, for this child, I have prayed, and I'm so blessed to be interested with this beautiful life. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't said that in like months on months, almost a year. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but like, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you guys for sticking on. I am so grateful that you guys are still subscribed. I've been posting shorts and you guys are interacting with them. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the family. And you know what? We have a new family member on the way. I'm not sure. Oh, that was a cake. um, with this pregnancy, my voice is a little bit shaky. I'm not sure if it's but my voice is just weird. So I hope you guys will bear with me. I hope I will be audible enough. So yes, like you can see by the title of the video, this is a baby announcement video, but if you follow me on socials, I have announced my pregnancy like weeks ago. Like, it's been a while. This video is delayed because I wanted to shoot it with my husband, but we just never find time. He's always busy. When he's available, I'm busy, because you guys know that I'm a student. I'm a full-time student. So it's either I'm studying for a test and his work schedule is a little bit less, and then when I have a break, his work is crazy or he has things to do, and then I'm just like, nako ya tsamaya, nako ya tsamaya, because I have to post this announcement video before I post the vlogs that I have been taking behind the scenes. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna ride solo. I'm gonna shoot this video alone, and here we are. So welcome back, welcome back. I don't know, welcome back to me or welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you guys stuck around, you're still subscribed, and I hope that we will grow in 2025. Since we have an additional member, please don't skip those ads. Watch the ads and engage. Leave a heart, leave a message for a new mom, an advice or whatever. And yeah, let's get to the video. All right, now where do we start? Honestly, where do I start? I have my bottle of water because you guys know how it is. You guys know how it is. Pregnancy thirst is just something else. Has me on chokehold. Now the beginning of my journey. Growing up, I've always had irregular periods, right? Because I'm telling you guys this because I posted a TikTok video, and then it was just I was just grateful that I was diagnosed with PCOS. This thing was always at the back of my mind, and suddenly I was pregnant, right? And that video got traction so much, and there were also a lot of people who were like, what is PCOS? And I realized that PCOS is something that is not spoken about enough, because even students in a medical university don't know what PCOS is. So PCOS is just an abbreviation. The full name is polycystic ovarian syndrome, right? So it's, do I say a fertility issue or fertility? Okay, let's actually attach a definition from Google or from anywhere, but let's attach a definition, right? So growing up, I've always had it, but I did not know that it was PCOS, right? I've always had irregular periods. My periods would be long, right? Like 7 days, 8 days, and then would disappear for months on months, like 3 months without periods. And then when they come back, they're very heavy. but I didn't understand it, right? And then when you go to your local clinic, they'll literally give you prevention pills, because they believe that prevention pills will maybe help regulate your cycle. There are three types of PCOS. We're not gonna delve into that because this video is not about PCOS awareness or anything like that. We'll have a separate video for that specifically, right? So I've always had PCOS, but I did not know that I have PCOS, because the reality is we're not even taught about it in high school. I mean, I did life sciences in high school. I did biology in my first degree. I was still not taught about it, and even in my second degree, also maybe because we don't dwell or get deep into fertility chapter or anything. We're just taught about menstruation, women's menstrual cycle, women or female organs, male organs, and that's it. Like, that's literally it. Even in anatomy, like, that's it. You'll be taught about pregnancy on the surface, right? So I think that's why a lot of people don't really know what polycystic ovarian syndrome is, because even my own classmates, when I ask them if they know what PCOS is, they do not know. But because when I posted about it on my Instagram, they were asking like, what is PCOS, right? So it's something that it's not known, it's not out there, but so many people have it. I'm not sure if people are suffering in silence, or it's just not spoken about, or it's not understood, or what's happening. So growing up, I've always had it. Went to the clinic, would be given like prevention pills, not for the purpose to prevent, but for the purpose to regulate my cycle. Did it work? No. So I stopped taking it. Fast forward to dating my husband and getting married. When we were still dating, I was preventing using a 2 months injection, right? And then I stopped preventing when we got married, right? Because we spoke about prevention in marriage, and we spoke about our plan. When will we be ready to have a child? And then our plan was when I'm done with the second degree, because we didn't want pregnancy interfering with my studies. But surprise, surprise! Well, God had other plans. Anyway, we had a 5-year plan because the degree that I'm doing is 4 years. It has an honors status. So, um, the first year degree that I'm doing is for 4 years. This is my final year, right? So, the first year of us dating, we're not preventing, right? The second year, not preventing. But then my periods were so irregular to a point where sometimes we'd think I'm pregnant. We'll take pregnancy tests and they'll come back negative. And then this started being a concern for my husband, because remember, for me, it was a normal thing. I'm used to not having periods that are regular. So we decided, let's make a gynae appointment and understand what's going on with your body. So we went and consulted with the famous professor, then took tests and ran a lot of tests. They came back, and then he explained that, madam, you have so many eggs, so many eggs, but they're not growing. You have what we call polycystic ovarian syndrome. This is a common issue that a lot of women are suffering with, the different types of it, but you're still young. And then when you are ready to have kids, we're going to put you on treatment that will help you have kids, right? And then when of course, when we came back home, did a little bit of a research, and then I realized that, oh my gosh, the treatment is too much. And then I dived into people with PCOS stories, and then, my goodness, this has destroyed lives and marriages, because some people really suffer to a point of IVF actually failing. Like, they would go on treatment, conceive, and then the pregnancy won't be a success, or they would just fail to conceive. Maybe fail's not the appropriate word, but it's just a difficult journey for anyone to conceive when you have polycystic ovarian syndrome. And remember, it's just like fibroids. There are people who are struggling to conceive when they have fibroids, and there are people who do conceive while they have fibroids. Ntabiseng Matolo took to her Instagram to tell us about her journey with fertility. She has two beautiful, healthy baby girls, but she has two. She did she say two? I don't remember well, but she did even describe that the fibroids are this size. Like,
was busy checking me. She says to me, how the hell did you conceive and carry full term two babies that are healthy with the size of these fibroids? Yes, guys, I do have fibroids, and I've known about them even before I had Leruo. And in fact, I was told before I had Rui that I'm gonna have trouble conceiving, or if I do conceive, I might not carry full term, right? But God said, not here, not with my child. And I was able to have Leruo, and she was healthy and everything was fine. But my fibroids have since grown.
they're so big, you know? So the same way some people are able to conceive with fibroids, some people are able to conceive with PCOS. Then I'm part of the some people, right? Um, Fast forward. Okay, when did we went to the doctor? And then he asked me, "Do you want medication that will help you get your monthly periods?" Right? But then, of course, at the time we were like, "Yeah, let's get on medication to regulate my cycle." Right? He did explain that honestly buying this medication every month, it's kind of like a waste of money because it's not helping with anything. It's just giving you periods, right? And I think we got on the medication for like 3 months and then stopped. That was like in 2023. And then we stopped. And then we just went back to our lives and decided, you know what, we're not trying to start a family now. So there's no point in stressing ourselves and taking medication, wasting money on buying this, because number one, those pills are not cheap. You'd buy, and then the medical aid, admission for prescribed medication and for consultation. So that part, yeah, prescribed medication will always be run out because of the constant buying of pills. So we didn't need that. So we didn't need any unnecessary spending. So we eventually just like stopped. We opted to stop and then decided that okay, our plan was that immediately when you complete the degree, or when you go into your ComServe, we'll explore these treatments and stuff when also your body's not under a lot of pressure of academics, because scholos are stress, guys, scholos are stress. And then that was it, right? That was in 2023. And I was doing, I think I was doing second year in 2023 because 24, third year, 25, yes. So in 2023, I was in second year, sharp, fine. Now, remember, no longer preventing, no more prevention, and we're just a happy married couple doing marital things, all right? Because I'm married to somebody who's very attracted to me, doesn't want to see me naked, whether I'm going to the shower or coming from the shower. Listen, my husband will see it as an invitation if I'm naked, okay? Okay, I'm just joking. Anyway, I just wrote like pointers so that I don't deviate, because I deviate a lot. Fast forward to 2024, right? We're still not preventing. We're still not on any treatment. We're still not doing or taking anything. We're just living life, right? I don't remember the details very well, but in 2024, around Feb, we went to the doctor, the same gynae, and then we took more tests, and then he explained I'm still fine. And Kanaking also asked, have you seen any periods? I was like, no, still no periods, still no sign of any periods, right? That's why you can never track if you're pregnant or not by just using periods. You can have your monthly periods while you're pregnant. Periods are that unreliable. Anyway, and then fast forward, I was doing my author block. So now it's how did we find out? when did we find out? I'm doing my author blog, and if you if you if you're in the medical pregnancy brain words, I forget words so easily. If you are in the medical field, I don't know, I think so, I think that's the word I'm looking for. If you're in the medical field, you will know that doing blogs will drain your energy, whether you're working or, but more as a student, because you're learning and you have so many patients and hey. So at the beginning of my blog, my author blog, I was fine, doing amazing. Now I started experiencing fatigue. But now remember, because my blog was at George Mukhari, right? The physio department in George Mukhari is far from the wards. So you have to walk to the wards to fetch your patient, bring them back to the physio gym so that you can do your treatment with them, and then take them back to the wards, fetch another one. Like you do that with 4 or 5 patients per day, right? Some patients, if they're new patients, you would see them in the ward because maybe they just had an operation, and then for now or for today, you're just doing bed mobilities, so you don't have to go to the physio gym. But what I'm trying to emphasize is, because we sign in at the department at 7:30, so from 7:30 in the morning, and then we'll take lunch at 1, and then go back at 2, sometimes at 1:30 until 3:30. You're on your feet, you're standing up, you're walking, you're exercising, because what we do with patients is that I can't just tell you the exercise. I have to demonstrate it to you, number one, and then I have to do it with you, correcting you, supporting you, and constantly when you are doing the exercise, I have to be by your side, in order to like protect you or be standby for in case if you fall, right? So physiotherapy, we are on our feet the whole time, the entire time, right? So fatigue for me did not even register as a pregnancy symptom. It registered as a blog thing. I mean, I'm fatigued because I wake up very early in the morning, prepare for today, and then do my lunchbox, and then drive to the hospital. Then from 7:30 till 1, I'm on my feet. From 2 till 3:30, I'm on my feet. I drive back, and then when I get here, I would maybe rest if I have time to take a nap. But if I don't have time to take a nap, then I have to read articles, because you can't just go do treatments there by yourself. You have to do evidence-based treatments. So you have to read on conditions that you're not sure of. We do presentations every now and again. So you have to prepare your presentation, have articles that support your presentation, that support whatever condition that you have. So and your clinical blogs are a lot. So when I had this fatigue, I didn't register it as a pregnancy symptom. That was number one. Number two, I started experiencing the most thirst. I've never been thirsty like I was in my first trimester. I was thirsty. And then because it was hot, I just ruled it out as huafisa, maybe kinalehala, I need to cleanse my stomach, and my little sister was also experiencing the same thing, yeah, the dehydration and extreme thirst, right? So it didn't register to me worrying, maybe you might be pregnant, the way you're thirsty like a horse, or because I was just constantly so thirsty to a point that when I got this, I would finish it so quickly. I was just so thirsty. Which one was it? It was the chronic fatigue, it was the thirst, and generally I don't eat a lot. I don't eat a lot. I came with appetite issues, right? So I started also experiencing extreme food food aversions or food adhesions. I forgot what it's called, but like I couldn't stand meat. I couldn't. Generally on my daily, on every day as a person, I'm not a fan of namane, but I just started like I couldn't stand meat, couldn't stand the smell of it, and then I like lamb so much, like at least bright lamb, fried lamb, lamb stew. Those were like my favorite things to have on a Sunday. Couldn't stand lamb, couldn't stand the smell of meat, the taste of it. So I would eat paprika salsa. And then my husband was like, that's one. He was like, there's no way. More issue. More, there's, my thing is, pregnancy was not even a thing in my mind. Like, it was so, remember, I'm prescribed with this. I'm not prescribed. I'm diagnosed with this thing. I'm told I have so many eggs that don't grow and I need treatment for me to even conceive. So pregnancy is just like not even a thing for me. It's not even a thing that I'm thinking of. I'm thinking these clinical blogs have me got hold. Clinical blogs have me got hold. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. Okay, my husband decides, or my husband keeps on telling me, I think you're pregnant. And I keep on telling him, I'm not pregnant. These things are expected. I work long hours. I'm on my feet the whole day. So it makes sense that I'm tired, I'm thirsty, and I don't like meat like that anyway. So these things are just normal things to me. Like, I have reasons for why are these things happening. So relax. So this other time he had to go to a football tournament because he is in staff sports, yes. No, it was not football, it's pool tournament, yes. He's playing pool, so they went to UL, and then I went to the clinical blogs because so I asked him, please, before you leave, just restock the fruits because I mean that's at this point that's all I'm eating. I'm every day ke ja papa ka salsa. I have my fruits. In the morning, I will try to force down wheat bix because you need energy to work in the wards. You can't come there hungry. So I'd force down what's this? Wheat bix and kind of have a fruit, drink water, and then got lunch. I will struggle. Sometimes I will finish my lunch, but most days I did not finish my lunch. And he went to restock the whatever we needed. So he got me cake, got me chocolates, got me flowers, and bought 2 pregnancy tests. And he made more. Husband is going away this weekend for a pool tournament. He plays pool. He's living with staff sports, right? So he went and got me favorite cake, chocolate cake, milk chocolate, lint la chocolate. I love lint, guys. I don't like kana king ilaya yadi nuts. Ferrero Rocher, yes, I don't like Ferrero Rocher because I don't like chocolate with nuts. Anyway, got me this chocolate, thinking of you, and flowers. I love them. I love them so much. They're so pretty. But yeah, and in a proper vase. So when I came back, I see them. How? Okay. So I said to him, oh, thank you for the chocolate and the cake. And the cake was in the fridge. So I said to him, thank you for the chocolate and the flowers. I love the flowers, they're beautiful. And he says there's also cake in the fridge, chocolate cake. Sana, I do not even eat the chocolate cake. And if you know me, you know how much I love chocolate cake. I do not eat it. Oh, this child. Anyway, I decided, you know what, I will test tomorrow. But also, I just wanted to know. I took a test casually so. I took a test casually so to just see, you know what, this man thinks I'm pregnant, but let's just rule it out, okay? Of course, I'm not feeling well. I'm always tired. I can't eat, and I'm so thirsty, you know, and certain certain smells put me off. So you know what? I know I'm not pregnant. Let's just take the test so that we can pull it off, so that we can go see a doctor or something, and then we see what's wrong with me. Sharp. Then I take the test casually. Oh, casually. So I was so sure that test will come back negative, because I was just doing it to just say, here, I told you so. I'm not pregnant. I see the one line, very pink, and then the other line, even within a minute, because you know they say wait for a minute, or 3 minutes. I don't know. I think it's a minute. Hematome, 2 lines. I was so shocked. I was so shocked. At that time of my load, I called Reen. Reen was the first person to know that I was pregnant. I think that's why, if you saw the video of me telling my friends that I'm pregnant, Reen is not in that video, because Reen found out the day I found out the same time with me. So there was no time to be cute about it. 2 lines. I am shocked and I'm panicking, and I'm like, because the reason why I'm panicking, in my mind, I'm thinking, this is not part of the plan. I'm not done with school. How am I going to be a mother and a student at the same time? I'm panicking. I'm shocked at also, how did this happen? How did this happen? Because I have this thing and I need to go on treatment first. Like, what is going on? And the last time I had periods in 2024 was in like February. And then this is like later in the year. Because with PCOS, you will not see your periods for like a year or for 6 months, and then they'll come back, and then you'll have them for like 2 weeks or a week, and then they are gone. You'll see them in 3 months again. So the many periods when you have PCOS, it's like a myth. You can go for a year without being on your periods. That's how irregular they are. So that's why most people will say people with PCOS don't ovulate. Anyway, I'm panicking and I'm shocked. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is not part of the plan. I can't be pregnant because I'm not done with my degree. I'm going to final year. How am I pregnant while going to final? It's a mess. And then when I called Reen was like, you know what? Let's not panic. We'll do a fresh one tomorrow in the morning with your fresh urine. And then we spoke, we chilled. Tomorrow in the morning, I think it's like a matter. I didn't even wake up with my usual time, 9 a.m. I woke up, I think, around 5 a.m., if not 4 a.m., very early. And the first thing I did was go test again. I've never seen the pinkest 2 lines in my whole life. Those ones didn't even waste time. So these are the 2 tests I took yesterday. They're both positive. And no, I took one yesterday and then one today in the AMs. I think around 2-4. Yeah, around 2-4. It was, I think, 3:52 in the morning. I woke up and I wanted to go pee, and then I was like, okay, because I wanted to check the first pee of the morning. So I decided it's a new day, so this counts as first pee. And then both positive. I was freaking out yesterday. I'm not freaking out anymore. Also, I'm not freaking out because, okay, I don't know why. I'm not freaking out anymore, but I was freaking out. I've never had a positive pregnancy test before, but that's why I went and bought the clear blue one today, the digital one that can actually tell you how far, like the days, you know. I think it's weeks. Yes, it's how many weeks. So I want to know how many weeks how many weeks are we? Okay, 2 lines immediately, very pink, very positive. I'm like, okay, this means I'm pregnant. All right, now I need to know how far am I, right? So I drive myself to Wonder Park. Remember, my husband is not here. My husband is away for sports, away to a tournament, sports tournament with his team, and then I'm alone, right? Oh, okay. I drive to Wonder Park to buy a digital one, the clear blue digital pregnancy test. Okay, so we have been pregnant for a while. There we are. It's saying 3+. According to, I want to show you the paper in here. According to this, 3+ means you conceived 3 weeks ago, and then you have 5+ weeks. So it's a month and a week. We are 1 month pregnant. We are 1 month pregnant. Interesting. Okay, kids. The one that tells you how many weeks, and then if it says 3+, you know that it could be a month, because I think it says one. It can tell you from days to weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 3+, and 3+ can mean like a month or more months, right? I test. It says 3+. That means I'm like a month plus. I've been pregnant for a month and I did not know because I was in denial the whole time. So my husband comes back and I draw this little, card trying to, surprise him. I will at the clip surprise him with just to tell him we're pregnant, because there's no time to buy anything cute. I mean, I'm finding out on a Saturday, he's coming back on a Sunday. There's no time to order anything that says, hey daddy, or welcome back home daddy, or anything. So I had to be creative, do creative arts, literally. Because this is short notice and can't order what I wanted to order online, tries to confirm the pregnancy and stuff. Literally drawing. I wrote with this marker, welcome home daddy, we are used to tea bags, and then I just drew avocados, a heart, and then I'll just show you the finished product right now. So he comes back, tell him the news, and he's like, he knew, he knew that I was pregnant, and he also saw that I was pregnant when I did not send him anything during the weekend because he left on Friday. Usually, if I test alone, I'll just send him a picture on WhatsApp that, oh, it's a negative immediately, right? So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I haven't said anything. Added that for him, confirmed that I was pregnant. And I was like, interesting, okay. So, that is how we found out that we're pregnant. We found out with all these symptoms that I thought were just normal, that were not normal, that were just pregnancy symptoms. Are we ready? I don't know. I don't think you are ever ready for such a life changing milestone. I don't think if anyone is ever ready for pregnancy or to be a mom or to be a dad. Even if it's something that you're yearning for, you're never ready for it because it's something so foreign, it's something so new. You don't even know what it has to offer. What you know is that it's just absolutely um new. That's all you know. You can never prepare. We can have lists, okay, lists of things to get, necessary necessary list. We can have to-do lists. We can prepare as much as we want, but I don't think you can ever be ready because one, every baby is different, every pregnancy is different. My own journey in this pregnancy um has had its own ups and downs. I am glad and blessed to have had an easier first trimester. I did not vomit, I did not faint, I was not nauseous, but I could not eat. I was hungry, yes, but there was no appetite. The only thing I could have eat was pap le salsa or pap ka meleke or pap ka, like, I just could not eat. I would make lunchbox and then banjele ko my colleagues ke kgutle ke sa ja or ke jele just a sly. Sometimes I'll even eat because I have to take supplements. In the morning, I'd force myself to eat because I have to take supplements. And then also late at night because the supplements that I take were like twice a day. But the ones that I was taking at the beginning, it was once a day. So I'd literally force myself to eat for the sake of drinking supplements. And then if it was not for that, I would not eat. I am really, really, really blessed, glad, and happy for this child. I'm so excited. I just don't have the energy now to show how excited I am. But I'm so excited for this journey. And let me tell you, when Proverbs says we plan, but at the end of the day, only God's plan prevail, this is literally it. My plan was to get pregnant at the end of ComServe, like at the end of this 2025, at the end of 2026. That was my plan, that we're gonna start family planning then. But God said, nah.
Angeli logo. Hey, Angeli logo.
We're doing that now. We're doing this now. Amis who keep on telling or are asking me, what did I do to have this miracle baby? Child, literally nothing. One thing I can tell you is that, okay, I can't say nothing because prayer is not nothing. I was raised by a God-fearing man. My father was a pastor. And if there's one thing that my father gave to me or to us, my siblings and I, the biggest, greatest gift that he gave us was salvation. The biggest, greatest gift that he gave us was the name of Jesus, child. The same way, I think I've shared this before, that when I was in high school, I would pray for my ring finger. The same way I would do that every morning when I pray for our marital bed. I pray for a bed whenever I'm doing, like, I pray for the bed every day. Listen, you will never catch me sleeping, all right? That's why I have this peaceful marriage that I have. Anyway, every time I pray, I'd also pray for my womb, right? I'll declare the words, the Lord's word over it, that my womb is blessed, is highly favored, is fruitful, and then only the will of the Lord will prevail in my womb. Whatever doctors say, whatever the enemy has to say about my womb has nothing compared to what the Lord has to say about my womb. So I'll just declare the word of the Lord over my womb again and again, over and over. And I guess that's just what happened. That's literally what happened. God did his thing at his time, on his time. This is an on time. We serve an on time God, and this was his time. It might not be my time, but it's definitely his time. So that's all I have to tell you guys. I have vlogs lined up because I was vlogging while I was in hibernation. I was vlogging, so I hope you guys will enjoy the vlogs and you will like the vlogs. And yeah, so I'm gonna be a mom. So the new segment that's gonna come is Preggy Diaries of Mrs. K. And yeah, so those are the vlogs that I will be posting. It's just me being pregnant, and yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy them. So thank you so much for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, please do subscribe, and don't forget to share the video, like the video, leave a comment. Even if you just leave a heart, it helps. The engagement helps suggesting the video to other people. So please do like the video and leave a comment. Mwah, 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 mwah. See you next time.